How's it going, guys? I hope you all had a great day and welcome to the Marquee Matchups Predictions for next week. Now before we start with the predictions, I want to introduce a few other YouTubers. We have the G as a Legend, we have RGM, we have FootDad, we have King Flippers, we have FIFA Dabbers, Chaffers and a website called FIFA Analytics. I'm doing a Marquee Matchups Prediction League with them. We are all picking 5 Marquee Matchups predictions and the person with the most right guesses in 1 month wins. So be sure to check them out, links are in the description down below. Now we start this prediction video with a derby. Well, to be honest, we have a few derbies in this prediction. But we start with the London Derby, Arsenal vs Tottenham. For this challenge I decided to go with one player from both clubs. We have the 79 rated Coquelin from Arsenal and we have the 77 rated Sissoko from Tottenham. Then I decided to go with a minimum of 6 Premier League players, a minimum of 3 rare players, a team overall rating of minimum 78 and a team chemistry of minimum 95. Then we have another derby, the Roma Derby between Roma and Lazio. Of course I decided to go with one player from both clubs. We have the 77 rated left centre back Castan from AS Roma and we have the 79 rated CDM Lucas Leiva from Lazio. Then of course a minimum of 6 Calcio A players, a minimum of 3 rare players, a minimum of 78 team overall rating and a team chemistry of minimum 95. Then we're moving on to the third out of 4 derbies in this prediction video. We have the Madrid Derby between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Of course I decided to go with a minimum of 1 player from both clubs. We have the 79 rated right back from Atletico Madrid and we have the right winger, the 82 rated Vázquez from Real Madrid. Then exactly like the last 2 challenges, a minimum of 6 La Liga players, a minimum of 3 rare players, a team overall rating of minimum 80 and a team chemistry of minimum 95. That should be it for this challenge, and then we move on to the next derby, the last derby. And this last derby is called the Istanbul Derby between Galatasaray Istanbul and Basaksehir. So for this challenge I decided to go with a minimum of 2 players from either Galatasaray or Basaksehir. We have the 79 rated goalkeeper from Basaksehir in this squad and we have the 76 rated right centre midfielder from Galatasaray Istanbul. Then I decided to go with a minimum of 5 Super League players, a minimum of 5 Turkey players, a team overall rating of minimum 76 and a team chemistry of minimum 95. Moving on to the next potential challenge, we have Panathinaikos vs AEK. And in this squad I decided to go with a minimum of 3 players from either Panathinaikos or AEK. As you guys can see in this squad I have the right back and the right midfielder, both players from AEK, and the right center midfielder, a player from Panathinaikos. Then I decided to go with a minimum of 4 Greece players, a minimum of 4 Hellas League players, a player quality of minimum silver and a team chemistry of course, minimum 95. And we are done with this challenge. The next challenge in this prediction video is called Monterrey vs UANL. For this game in the Mexican League I decided to go with a minimum of 3 players from either Monterrey or UANL. So in this squad we have the 75 rated goalkeeper and the 75 rated left back, both players from Monterrey, and the 75 rated left center back from UANL. Then I decided to go with a minimum of 5 Mexican players, a minimum of 4 gold players and a team chemistry of minimum 90. And then we have 4 more challenges to do, which I normally do in a separate video, but this time I will do it in one video. We have now the 7th challenge called Nacional vs Medellin. Let's go! In this squad I decided to go with a minimum of 1 player from both clubs. We have the 77 rated goalkeeper Armani from Atl Nacional and we have the 62 rated left back from Medellin. Then we could need a minimum of 5 Colombia players, a minimum of 5 silver players, a team overall rating of minimum 66 and a team chemistry of minimum 90. Our next challenge is a game in the Polish league. In the Ekstraklasa we have Legia vs Gornik. What we could need for this challenge is a minimum of 5 Poland players and a minimum of 5 Ekstraklasa players, that's the Polish league, and a minimum of 3 gold players and also a team chemistry of minimum 90. And then we have 2 games in the K-League, the Korean league. We have FC Seoul vs Jeju United first. And for this challenge we need a minimum of 2 players from either Seoul or Jeju. Then a minimum of 5 Korea players and a minimum of 5 K-League players. Probably also a minimum of 5 silver players. And to round this up, a team chemistry of minimum 95. And then we have the last challenge, Incheon vs Sangju. I decided to go with the exact same squad like the squad for FC Seoul vs Jeju United. But in this squad, we need a minimum of 2 players from either Incheon or Sangiu. Then, as I said in the challenge before, a minimum of 5 Korea players, a minimum of 5 K-League players, a minimum of 5 Silver players, and a team chemistry of minimum 95. Alright, and that's it with Marquee Matchups predictions for the next week. As I said, I'm doing a prediction league with a few other YouTubers. The link for their channel is in the description down below, check them out if you want to. And that's all for this video, so thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, and see you!